Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel, and welcome back to the 2001 season in Payoff Pitch Baseball. I know what you're thinking, Phoenix Knight, Wednesday night baseball? You usually don't do that during replays. And for the next 5 weeks, yes, really. Because I'm going to be on Jester's channel for the next 5 weeks counting down my top 100 board games of all time. I'm adjusting the schedule so I can have Wednesday night baseball for the next 5 weeks. Block 12 of the 2001 season is taking us to Pro Player Stadium in Miami, Florida for a National League matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the Florida Marlins. The Marlins come into this game leading the National League East at a record of 21 wins and 15 losses. The Giants come in tied for the lead in the National League West at a record of 23 and 14, as Philip Reynolds is first to join us here at Pro Player Stadium. So, without any further ado, let's jump right into the action. Starting pitcher for the Florida Marlins tonight is Ryan Dempster. 15 and 12 with a 4.94 ERA, 211 and 2 and a third innings pitched, 218 hits, 21 homers, 112 walks, and 171 strikeouts in 2001. Let's take a look at the payoff pitch number 1. Funny. Anywho, did I put in the... Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's take a look at the Giants' starting lineup tonight. Leading off, we've got Marvin Bernard in center field. Rich Aurelia is at shortstop, and no, I can pretty much spoil, payoff pitch will not be number 1 on that list. Barry Bonds is in left field. Jeff Kent is at second base. JT Snow's at first base. Russ Davis is at third base. Armando Rios is in right field. Bobby Estalella is catching. And Livan Hernandez will be hitting off of pitching card number 14. Leading off for the Giants tonight, we have Marvin Bernard. Dempster's a righty, so 14 homers, 24 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. We are using teal, black, and silver dice tonight. Marlins are the home team. Which division leader will continue to gain ground in the respective National League race? As Dempster gets the sign from Charles Johnson, only the dice know. And in order to find out what story the dice want to tell tonight, we have to go to the first pitch, so here we go. We will get started with a 9. That'll be a tough 86. And that'll be a fly ball into center field. Getting under that for the Giants will be Preston Wilson. He will make the catch for the first out of the inning, and we are underway here at Pro Player Stadium. Rich Aurelia, now the batter for the Giants. 25 homers, 36 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Dempster will get the sign from Johnson once again. He will set, and he will pitch. 4 is a ballpark check. 78 to a righty is in play. A 19, that's going to be a base hit for Aurelia. He will get on with a single. Infield will go to double play depth, and stepping into the batter's box, this guy, Barry Bonds. 56 homers, 101 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. For all the talk of steroids, you can't drug up an eye. You can't augment the eye. That's all I'll say about that. But Dempster's got to be careful with Bonds, because he knows a mistake is going to Mars. Dempster will get the sign from Johnson, and he will pitch. 7 is a patient 43. Well, a mistake will put Bonds on base with a walk. And there's that eye you can't teach, or you can't augment. 1 out, Giants have something going on all of a sudden. Here's Jeff Kent. 19 homers, 42 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Dempster will get the sign from Johnson, and he will pitch. 8 is a patient 64. Plunk, ouch. Kent gets hit, and all of a sudden, the bases are already full of Giants. That will bring the infield in, and it'll bring JT Snow into the batter's box. 7 homers, 39 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. No place to put Snow here in the top of the first. Dempster will get the sign from Johnson, and he will pitch. Boxcars is a patient 68, and that's going to be a base hit for Snow. He will have a single out of that. Line drive into left field. Runner on second will score. Runner on first advances 1 base. And just like that, it is 2-0 in favor of the Giants. Stadium groans. Ugh. We'll make sure we get that. There we go. Russ Davis, now the batter, as the Giants already jumping out to a 2-0 lead here. 5 homers, 10 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Dempster will get the sign from Johnson. Fans here at Pro Player Stadium already not happy with what they see. Dempster will set, and he will pitch. 9 is a tough 48. That's going to be a called strike 3 on Davis. Boy, did the Marlins need that one. 2 outs in the inning. Armando Rios, now at the plate for the Giants. 11 homers, 24 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Dempster trying to get out of trouble already. He will get the sign from Johnson, and he will pitch. 4 is a ballpark check. 54 is in play. And a 3, that's going to be a double. And actually, that'll clear the bases because of extra base runner movement. Already 4-0 in favor of the Giants. Stadium groans. Ugh. And here's Bobby Estalella. 3 homers, 6 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Giants coming out firing here tonight. Dempster will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 9 is a tough 91. Ooh, just misses against a righty, but that'll be a fly ball into left field. Coming under that one is going to be Cliff Floyd. He will make the catch, and that will retire the side. But what an inning for the Giants to start this game off. 4 runs on 3 hits, a walk and a hit batter. Score is already San Francisco 4, Florida coming to bat. Let me tip up the camera just... There we go. Starting pitcher for the San Francisco Giants tonight, Livan Hernandez, righty. 13-15 with a 5.24 ERA, 226 2/3 innings pitched, 266 hits, 24 homers, 85 walks, and 138 strikeouts in 2001. Let's meet the Marlins lineup that Hernandez is going to have to deal with tonight. Leading off, we have got Luis Castillo at second base. Dave Berg is at shortstop. Cliff Floyd is in left field. Preston Wilson is in center field. Mike Lowell is at third base. Charles Johnson is catching. Kevin Millar is at first base. Lyle Mountain is in right field. And Ryan Dempster will be hitting off of pitcher hitting card number 1. Oop, jarred the camera something fierce. Sorry about that. Just getting the clipboard out of the way. Leading off for the Marlins, we've got Luis Castillo. No homers, 50 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Hernandez will get the sign from Estalella. He will set, and he will pitch. 6 is an in-play 38. That's going to be popped up on the infield. Getting under that and just barely in foul territory is going to be Davis. He will make the play for out number 1. Dave Berg, now the batter. 4 homers, 11 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Hernandez will get the sign from Estalella. He will set, and he will pitch. 11 is a wheelhouse 5, and Berg's going to cut into that lead pretty quickly here with a boom! High, deep, gone! Home run, Dave Berg. 4-1 in favor of the Giants. Stadium cheers. Yay! Cliff Floyd, now the batter. 22 homers, 30 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Hernandez has got to have instant amnesia. He will get the sign from Estalella. He will set, and he will pitch. 4 is a ballpark check. 75 is in play for Floyd. A 26, that'll be good enough to be a single for Floyd. The infield will go to double play depth as Preston Wilson will take his turn in the batter's box. 18 homers, 22 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Floyd, not really a danger to do much on the base paths. Jump of 4 against a hold of 4? No, he's going to hold. Hernandez will get the sign from Estalella. 4-1 Giants, bottom of the first. Hernandez will set, and he will pitch. 8 is going to be a patient 20, and that'll be a walk. And all of a sudden, the tying run already coming to the plate. Definitely looks like it's going to be one of those games tonight, folks. Mike Lowell, now the batter. 14 homers, 35 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Hernandez looking in at Estalella for the sign. He will set, and he will pitch. 5 is a tough 3. That's going to be an ugly swing by Lowell, but that'll be strike 3 for out number 2. Charles Johnson, now the batter. 17 homers, 27 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. 2 outs, bottom of the first. Hernandez will get the sign from Estalella. He will set, and he will pitch. 9 is a tough 59, and that's going to be a called strike 3 on Johnson, and the Giants are going to get out of trouble. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 walk, a solo bomb by Dave Berg. The Giants holding a 4-1 lead after 1. Top of the second coming up, and we've already got Livan Hernandez taking his first turn at the batter's box. Of course, no pitcher batting stats on the pitcher hitting cards. Dempster will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 11 is a wheelhouse check, actually a decent wheelhouse on pitcher batting card 14, but a 93 won't be part of that. That'll be hit hard, but right to Berg. He'll make the play over to first for out number 1 in the inning. Here's Bernard. Bernard flew out to center his first time up. 4-1 Giants, top of the second. Dempster will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 9 is a tough 96. That'll be a fly ball into right field. Getting under that one is going to be Mountain. He will make the catch for out number 2. Aurelia, now the batter. Aurelia has a base hit. Dempster looking in at Johnson for the sign. He will set, and he will pitch. 6 is a tough 63. That'll be flied into right field. Once again, Mountain getting under that one to make the catch, and he will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Giants here in the top of the second. Still 4-1 San Francisco as we get set for the bottom of the second. Bottom of the second brings us to the bottom of the Marlins order. Kevin Millar now taking his first turn at the plate. 17 homers, 28 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Hernandez will get the sign from Estalella. He will set, and he will pitch. 8 is a patient 38. And Millar's going to smack that one into the gap, and that'll be a double. That'll bring up Lyle Mountain. No homers, no walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. They're going to bring the infield's going to bring the corners in expecting the bunt, and he is going to lay it down. He's a D bunt, but they might as well. Okay, so that'll be a good sacrifice. So that'll be bunted right back in front of the plate. Out number 1. The infield will come. Actually, yeah, the infield's going to come in. As Ryan Dempster is going to take his first turn at the plate. His pitcher hitting card is absolutely horrendous, but he's going to make them beat him. Hernandez will get the sign from Estalella, and he will pitch. 7 is an in-play 20, and that's going to be popped up on the infield behind the plate. Estalella getting under that one. He will make the catch. That'll be out number 2. Dempster trying to do it himself, trying to get a run home himself, but he can't do it. And the batter now is Castillo. Castillo is 0 for 1. Hernandez looking in at Estalella for the sign, trying to work around Millar, getting to third on a leadoff double. On a leadoff double and a sacrifice bunt. Hernandez will set, and he will pitch. 11 is a wheelhouse 49. That's going to be too high. That'll be hit hard, but that'll be right at Davis. Davis will make the play over to first, and that will retire the side. The leadoff double comes to nothing for the Marlins. San Francisco holding a 4-1 lead here at Pro Player Stadium after 2. ID Jester now joins us here at Pro Player Stadium. Top of the third, and the batter now is Bonds. Bonds walked his first time up. Dempster still knows a mistake is going to Mars. And he's had wheelhouse a couple times tonight. Dempster will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is going to be a patient 54. And once again, that'll be a walk for Bonds. The Marlins seem to be pitching Bonds very carefully tonight. The infield will go to double play depth. Batter now is Kent. Kent was hit by a pitch his first time up. Bonds, not much of a threat to steal. He's going to stay put. Kent, a terrible bunter. He's going to swing. Dempster will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. Snake Eyes is a defense check. We're looking at range on the first baseman. First baseman for the Marlins is Millar. His range is a D. A 97, that'll be an out. And that'll be a ground ball. They'll take the sure out at second. Millar will throw that over to short to get Bonds. That'll be 1 out in the inning. Batter now is Rios. Actually, no. Batter now is Snow. I got my lineup all screwed up. Okay, yeah, there we go. Snow is the batter. Snow tonight has a single. 4-1 Giants, top of the third. Dempster will get the sign from Johnson, and he will pitch. 7 is a patient 44. And once again, the Giants have something going on here with 1 out. When the Giants had something going on in the first, they got runs out of it. Let's see if they can do it again here. Batter now is Davis. Davis tonight is 0 for 1. He struck out looking his first time up. Dempster will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 10 is a tough 95. That'll be a fly ball into left field. Floyd will get under that one for the Marlins. He will make the catch for out number 2. Kent will not try to advance. Batter now is Rios. Rios has a double. A double and an RBI. Actually, a 2-run double. Dempster will get the sign from Johnson, and he will pitch. 8 is a patient 33. And and Rios is going to do it again. He will clear the bases with another double. Kent and Snow will both come in to score. Rios will go to second. 6-1 in favor of the Giants. Stadium groans. Ugh. Dempster now fatigued by allowing 6 runs. Batter now is Estalella. Estalella is 0 for 1. We're going to get some activity in the Marlins bullpen already, as they need to eat innings tonight. They are going to get... Do they have anybody tagged for long? They don't. The Marlins are going to get... Let's see, they're looking at right, left, right, and of course Bonds is looming over the lineup. They're going to get the Marlins are going to get Armando Almanza warming up. They're going to try to get Dempster out of the inning so Almanza can start getting loose. Dempster will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 6 is a tough 68. Well, that'll change that to wheelhouse. A 74, they're going to get away with it, though. That'll be a fly ball into center field. Wilson will get under that one for the Giants, or for the Marlins. He will make the catch, and that will retire the side. But more damage done here. 2 runs on 2 runs on a hit and 2 walks. Giants now have a 6-1 lead as we get set for the bottom of the third. Bottom of the third brings us back to the top of the Marlins order. Here's Dave Berg. Dave Berg is the reason the Marlins even have a run on the board, thanks to a solo shot. 6-1 Giants, bottom of the third. It's probably going to be one of those nights for the Marlins. Hernandez will get the sign from Estalella. He will set, and he will pitch. 4 is a ballpark check. 34, that's wheelhouse for Berg. A 33. This time that's going to be a base hit for Berg. Berg with a hot bat tonight so far. Infield will go to double play depth. Batter now is Floyd. Floyd tonight, it has a single. Berg, not a threat to steal. He's going to hold. Hernandez will get the sign from Estalella. He will set, and he will pitch. 8 is going to be a patient 13, and that's going to be a walk. And all of a sudden, the Marlins have something going on. They have 2 on, nobody out. Wilson, now the batter. Wilson has a walk. Hernandez will get the sign from Estalella. Fans here at Pro Player Stadium are on their feet. Hernandez will set, and he will pitch. 4 is a ballpark 1. Uh-oh, that's wheelhouse. And a 30 just made this game very interesting with a boom! High, deep, gone! Home run, Preston Wilson. A 3-run bomb. 6-4 in favor of the Giants. Stadium cheers. Yay! Marlins appear to be willing to play long ball tonight. And here's Lowell. Lowell is 0 for 1 tonight. It's going to be one of those nights, I think. Hernandez will get the sign from Estalella. He will set, and he will pitch. Boxcars is a tough 61. That'll be a fly ball into right field. Rios waiting there for that one. He will make the catch, and that will finally be the first out of the inning. Here's Johnson. Johnson tonight is 0 for 1. Hernandez will get the sign from Estalella. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is an in-play 16, and that's going to be a base hit for Johnson. Marlins coming out firing on all cylinders here in the bottom of the third. As they've all of a sudden got the tying run at the plate in the form of Millar. Millar tonight he's got a double. We're going to get some activity in the Giants bullpen as well. Let's see if they have anybody on long relief. Looks like they've got a couple. Let me look at the Giants bullpen. Make sure neither one of the prospective long relievers is in the rotation. They both are. Delightful. In that case, let's see, right switch. They're going to get... the Giants are going to get Tim Worrell warming up. Apparently neither team's starters remembered how to pitch tonight. Hernandez will get the sign from Estalella. Tying run at the plate. Hernandez will set, and he will pitch. Boxcars is a tough 81. That'll be a fly ball into center field. Getting under that one is going to be Bernard. He will make the catch for out number 2. Two outs, and unfortunately for the Marlins, Mountain is the batter. He had a sacrifice hit his first time up, but he can't bunt here. Hernandez will get the sign from Estalella. He will set, and he will pitch. 5 is a tough 53. That'll be an ugly swing by Mountain, but that will be enough to retire the side. Marlins get back in this game, though. 3 runs on 3 hits and a walk. A 3-run blast by Preston Wilson. It is now 6-4 San Francisco after 3. Dempster is going to come out of the game. The Marlins are going to go to the bullpen. Yeah, that was a big 3-run big homer in the top of the third. No kidding. Or in the bottom of the third, I should say. All of a sudden, we went from potentially looking at the mercy rule to having a game of it. Coming into pitch for the Marlins to try to stop this carnage is going to be Armando Almanza. 2-2 with a 4.83 ERA. 41 innings pitched, 34 hits, 8 homers, 26 walks, 45 strikeouts in 2001. He will have to contend with his counterpart, Livan Hernandez, as Worrell is continuing to get loose in the Giants' bullpen. Almanza will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 8 is a wheelhouse 47. That'll actually be a base hit for Hernandez, as Hernandez is going to help out his own cause. He will jump up and down in first base, saying, DH? I don't need no stinking DH. Infield to go to double play depth. Bernard, now the batter. Bernard is 0 for 2. Almanza will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 10 is a patient 11, and wow! The Marlins apparently don't know how to pitch tonight, no matter who they put out. That'll be a walk. Two on, nobody out. Batter now is Aurelia. Aurelia is 1 for 2. He's got a single, and he's flown out tonight. Almanza will get the sign from Johnson. Fans here at Pro Players Stadium hoping the Marlins can make a big-time pitch. Actually, hoping the Marlins can pitch, period. Almanza will set, and he will pitch. 11 is a tough 38. And against the lefty, that's going to be a base hit by Aurelia. Runner on first, that's going to be a hard grounder into left field. Actually, I think I'm going to do it this way. Hernandez will score. Bernard to third. Aurelia to first. It is now 7-4 in favor of the Giants. The infield has got to play in. Batter now is Bonds. Bonds has been walked twice tonight. The Giants would love to get a 3-run homer out of Bonds. Almanza will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 5 is a tough 7. That'll be an ugly swing by Bonds, but that'll be strike 3 for out number 1. Kent, now the batter. Kent is 0 for 1. He's been hit by a pitch tonight. Almanza will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 11 is a tough 44. Against a lefty, Kent's going to get into that one. That's going to be a double. Bernard will score. Aurelia will hold at third. Score is now 8-4 in favor of the Giants. Stadium groans. Ugh. Infield's got to stay in. Batter now is Snow. Snow tonight is 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. Very scary situation if you're the Marlins here. You don't walk Snow and pitch to Davis, especially since that would not quite put the mercy rule in play, but close. Almanza will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 9 is a tough 17. That'll be a swing and a miss by Snow. Strike 3 for out number 2. Batter now is Davis. Davis tonight is 0 for 2. Almanza trying to get out of trouble here in the top of the 4th. Almanza will get the sign from Johnson, and he will pitch. 6 is a patient 36, and that's going to clear the bases. Davis is going to have a double. Aurelia will score, Kent will score, Davis will go to second, 10-4 in favor of the Giants. Stadium groans. Ugh. Speaking of doubles, here's our doubles machine. Here's the Giants' doubles machine in Rios. Rios has got 2 doubles tonight. The Marlins are going to get some more activity in the bullpen, as getting loose for Florida is going to be Vic Derensburg. And I will mention, in case the mercy rule becomes relevant, that there will be a product unboxing after tonight's game as well. I got a couple deliveries in from Amazon yesterday that I'm going to crack open on the channel. Almanza will look in at Johnson for the sign. 10-4 Giants, top of the 4th. Marlins fans don't like what they see. Almanza will set, and he will pitch. 11 is a tough 56. Called strike 3 on Rios, and that will end the inning. But the Giants get 4 runs on 4 hits and a walk, and it is now 10-4 San Francisco as we get set for the bottom of the 4th. Bottom of the 4th brings us to the bottom of the Marlins order. The Marlins are going to let Almanza bat. They want to get some innings out of him tonight. So fortunately for me, he hits off a pitcher hitting card 1, so I don't need to go through the Marlins stack of pitcher hitting cards to find his hitting card. Hernandez will get the sign from Estalella. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is an in-play 15. And that'll be too high. That'll be popped up on the infield. Getting under that at second base is Kent. He will make the catch for out number 1. Castillo falling over on the job, but he's at the plate. He's 0 for 2 tonight, though. Hernandez will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, or not from Johnson, from Estalella. He will set, and he will pitch. 4 is a ballpark check. 11, ooh, that's wheelhouse for Castillo. A 34 just misses a single. That's instead going to get popped up on the infield. Castillo got under it enough where Estalella will be going back for that one. He'll make the catch behind the plate. 2 outs in the inning. Batter now is Berg. Berg is 2 for 2 with a single and a bomb. Hernandez will get the sign from Estalella. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is an in-play 14. And that'll be a base hit for Berg. He will have a 2-out single. Two outs in the bottom of the fourth. Batter now is Floyd. Floyd tonight is 1 for 1. He's got a single and a walk. Hernandez will get the sign from Estalella. Marlins need to start biting off runs in chunks. Hernandez will set, and he will pitch. 7 is an in-play 56. Either way, that's going to be too high. That's going to be a ground ball over to third. Davis will grab that one for the Giants. He will make the play, and that will retire the side. A 1-out single goes for nothing for the Marlins. It is now 10-4 Giants after 4. Top of the fifth coming up, and we're looking at the bottom of the Giants' order. Here's Estalella. Estalella tonight is 0 for 2. Pitcher spot due up second, but the Giants are probably going to let Hernandez bat. Almanza will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a patient 30, and a patient 30 against the lefty. That'll be a walk for Estalella to get the inning started. Infield will go to double play depth. Batter now is Hernandez. Hernandez today is 1 for 2. He's got a single. They're going to let him swing, actually. Almanza will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. Let's see, 9 is a tough 99. That'll be a fly ball into left field. Getting under that one is going to be Floyd. He will make the catch for out number 1. Didn't even see Almanza had a strikeout, a supplemental strikeout range. 1 out in the inning. Batter now is Bernard. Bernard is 0 for 2 with a walk. Almanza will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 9 is a tough 51. A tough 51. That's actually going to be a base hit by Bernard. The supplemental strikeout will not come into play because Bernard didn't make an out. That'll be an opposite field liner into left field. Runner on first advances 2 bases. Aurelia, now the batter, the infield moving in. Aurelia tonight is 2 for 3 with 2 singles. This could get very dangerous for the Marlins very quickly. Almanza will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 4 is a ballpark check. 66 for Aurelia is in play, though. A 47 is going to be grounded right back to the pitcher. Almanza will try to throw home. I just need to find here's the infield in. So that's a G1. We've got a play at the plate coming up on the infield in. That's a 7. Batter on third is out of the plate, so Almanza is going to come home to get Estalella with that play. That'll be 2 outs in the inning. Batter now is Bonds. Bonds tonight is 0 for 1. He struck out and walked twice. Almanza will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 6 is a patient 42, and that'll be Bonds' 3rd walk of the game. And that will find us with the bases full of Giants. Batter now is Kent. Kent tonight is 1 for 2. He's got a double and he's been hit by a pitch. He scored 3 runs tonight. Almanza will get the sign from Johnson. He will set and he will pitch. 7 is a patient 37, and that's going to walk in a run. That'll be it for Almanza. As Bernard will trot to the plate to make it 11-4 Giants. Batter now is Snow, and that is going to be it for Almanza. Coming in to pitch for the Marlins is going to be Vic Derensburg. 1-2 with a 4.25 ERA. 48 2/3 innings pitched, 52 hits, 4 homers, 10 walks, 33 strikeouts in 2001. His job is to get Snow out and get the Giants out of this inning. Derensburg will get the sign from Johnson. He will set and he will pitch. 6 is an in-play 30. Ooh! Gets away with one there. That would have been that just misses it for a lefty. That's going to get popped up on the infield to second base. Castillo will make the play, and that will retire the side. Stadium size. Phew! But the Giants still get 1 run on... So get 1 run on 1 hit, 3 walks in the inning. It is now 11-4 San Francisco, heading into the bottom of the 5th. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Batter now is Wilson. Wilson tonight is 1 for 1 with a 3-run shot, actually. So I have to say solo for Wilson, but no, it was actually a 3-run bomb. Hernandez, pitcher spot due up 4th in the top of the 6th. They're going to try to get Hernandez that far, at least. Hernandez will get the sign from Estalella, and he will pitch. 4 is a ballpark check. 43 for a righty is wheelhouse. And a 14, Wilson is going to do it again with a boom! High, deep, gone. Home run, Preston Wilson. 11-5. 11-5 in favor of the Giants. Stadium cheers. Yay! Here's Lowell. Lowell tonight is 0 for 2. Hernandez trying to get through the inning. He will get the sign from Estalella. He will set and he will pitch. Never mind, he's not getting out of this inning because because the Marlins just went back to back with a boom! High, deep, gone. Home run, Mike Lowell. 11-6 in favor of the Giants. Stadium cheers. Yay! Batter now is Johnson, and that's going to be it for Hernandez. He's going to come out of the game. Well, we've got some action here tonight, folks. Coming in to pitch for the Giants is going to be Tim Worrell, 2-5 with a 3.45 ERA, 78 in the third innings pitched, 71 hits, 4 homers, 33 walks, 63 strikeouts in 2001. Worrell will get the sign from Estalella. Marlins trying to storm back here. Worrell will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a tough 61, and that's going to be a called strike 3 on Johnson. 1 down in the inning. Millar, now the batter. Millar tonight is 1 for 2 with a double. Worrell will get the sign from Estalella. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a tough 43. Wow, right at the top of his range, but another called strike 3 on Millar. 2 down in the inning. Batter now is Mountain. Mountain is 0 for 1. Worrell will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 10 is a patient 84. That'll be a ground ball over to short. Picking that up is going to be Aurelia. He will make the play over to first. That will retire the side, but the Marlins get back into this one. 2 runs, 2 hits, 2 solo bombs, 1 by Preston Wilson, 1 by Mike Lowell. 11-6 San Francisco after 5. Top of the 6th coming up brings us to the middle of the Giants' order. Here's Davis. Davis tonight is 1 for 3 with a double. Derensburg will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 8 is a tough 79, and that's going to be a fly ball into center field. Wilson will get under that one for the Marlins. He will make the catch, and that will be out number 1. Here's Rios. Rios is 2 for 3 with 2 doubles. Rios has cleared the bases twice tonight. Derensburg will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 4 is an in-play 47. That will be a ground ball over to first. Grabbing that is going to be Millar. He'll wave off Derensburg coming over. 2 outs in the inning. Batter now is Estalella. Estalella is 0 for 2 with a walk. 11-6 Giants, top of the 6th. Derensburg will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 4 is an in-play 62. That'll be miles too high. That'll be grounded over to second. Picking that up is going to be Castillo. He will make the play over to first, and that will retire the side. For the first time for either team this game, 1, 2, 3 go the Giants here in the top of the 6th. 11-6 San Francisco as we get set for the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th brings us to the bottom of the Marlins order as Derensburg will be up first. They're going to let him bat because they want to get some... The Marlins want to get some innings out of Derensburg. Worrell will get the sign from Estalella. He will set, and he will pitch. 9 is a tough 84. Called strike 3 on Derensburg. Strike 3 for out number 1. Castillo, now the batter. Castillo is 0 for 3. 11-6 Giants, bottom of the 6th. Worrell will get the sign from Estalella. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a tough 49, and that's going to be a base hit by Castillo. He will get a single out of it. Infield moving to double play depth, and Berg getting a nice ovation as he steps into the batter's box. He is 3 for 3 with a solo bomb and 2 singles tonight. Worrell will get the sign from Estalella. He will set, and he will pitch. 10 is a patient 44, and a patient 44 is going to be good for a base hit for another base hit for Berg. That'll be a soft blooper into left field. Runner on first will advance 2 bases. That'll put runners at the corners with 1 out. Batter now is Floyd. Floyd tonight is 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. The infield, I think the infield's actually going to play back. They're going to try. They're going to stay at double play depth. They're going to try for 2 outs to get out of the inning. I think that's the right play here. Worrell will get the sign from Estalella. Fans here at Pro Player Stadium are on their feet. Worrell will set, and he will pitch. 10 is a patient 57. And that's going to be grounded over to third. Grabbing that is going to be Davis. The throw is going to come to the plate. And the ball is going to sneak through. Castillo will be safe. And all of a sudden, we've got a game here. So that'll be a 1B. I think that was 1B5. Things are getting very interesting here as it is now 11-7 in favor of the Giants. Stadium cheers. Yay! And here is not a guy you want up in a situation like this. Here's Wilson. Wilson is 2 for 2 with a walk and 4 RBIs tonight. Fans are giving him a monster ovation tonight. Estalella going out to the mound to talk to Worrell, try to calm him down a little bit. Worrell will get the sign from Estalella. Fans here at Pro Player Stadium are on their feet. This could be a 1-run game if Wilson has his way. Worrell will set, and he will pitch. 5 is a ballpark check. 88's in play, though. A 17, though, that's going to be good for a base hit for Wilson. Sharp liner into center field. Runner on first advances 2 bases. Runner on second scores. Wow, we have got drama here. Berg will score. Floyd to third. Wilson to first. 11-8 in favor of the Marlins. Stadium cheers. Yay! Lowell now up. Lowell hit a solo bomb the last time he was up. Getting loose for the Giants is going to be... They're going to get Chad Zerbe warming up. It was looking dicey for the Marlins earlier, and all of a sudden, we've got a game here, folks. Lowell representing the tying run. Worrell will get the sign from Estalella. Fans here at Pro Player Stadium are on their feet. Worrell will set, and he will pitch. 9 is a tough 59. Actually, let me re-roll that. That looks cocked. That's a 51. That's going to be a base hit by Lowell. Sharp liner drops in front of the left fielder. Runner on first advances 1 base. So Floyd will score. Wilson will go to second. Lowell will go to first. Wow, we have got drama here, folks. as it is all of a sudden 11-9 in favor of San Francisco. Stadium cheers. Yay! Here's Johnson. Johnson tonight is 1 for 3, and that's going to be it for Worrell. The Giants have seen enough of him. They are going to go to the bullpen. Coming in to pitch for the Giants is going to be Chad Zerbe, 3-0 with a 3.92 ERA, 39 innings pitched, 41 hits, 3 homers, 10 walks, 22 strikeouts in 2001. His job is to stop this inning right where it is. Zerbe will get the sign from Estalella. He will set, and he will pitch. 4 is an in-play 50. That'll be grounded over to third. Picking that up is going to be Davis. Let's see if they can turn the double play. It'll be a 7 or less on 2D6, and the Giants will get out of the inning. No. Lowell will be thrown out. Wilson will go to third. Johnson will go to second, but there are 2 outs in the inning. That'll go over to second for the play. That'll be a fielder's choice by the Giants for 2 outs in the inning. Batter now is Millar. Millar is 1 for 3 with a double. He can tie this game with 1 swing of the bat, or give the Marlins the lead. Zerbe will get the sign from Estalella. He will set, and he will pitch. 4 is an in-play 54. That's not the swing of the bat the Giants wanted. That'll be grounded over to first. Picking that up is going to be Snow. He will wave off Zerbe coming over, take that to the bag himself, and that will retire the side. But the Marlins get back into this in a big way. 3 runs on 5 hits. And all of a sudden, it is now 11-9 San Francisco after 6. Top of the 7th coming up, and they're going to let Zerbe bat. They want to get they're going to let Zerbe bat. They want to get some innings out of him here. So I need to go find pitcher hitting card number 9 for Chad Zerbe. Both starters were pretty ineffective tonight, if I'm being perfectly honest. Derensburg will get the sign from Johnson, and he will pitch. 10 is an in-play 0-0. We've got an in-play, a rare play with an in. We've got a bases empty, in-play, rare play. Say that 5 times fast. '81. Let's see, if the stadium is a dome or has a roof, the power suddenly goes out. It's an open-air stadium, a violent storm pops up. In either event, the game is delayed. Roll 2d6 and multiply the result by 10 to determine how long the delay lasts. So here's if the delay is 50 minutes or more, 5 or more on both dice, both pitchers stiffen up and must be replaced. If the result is 40 minutes or less, 2 to 4 on the dice, reduce the pitcher's fatigue by 2 and continue the game. Here's what I'm going to do here. Here's what we're going to do. Roll 2d6 and multiply the result by 10. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to roll the 2d6 like normal on the rare play. If the 2d6 comes up as an 11 or a 12, we're going to call the game here because it will be official at that point. All right, that's an... Ooh, actually, that's a 9. I have more on the dice. So yeah, that'll be a 90-minute delay. I'm going to toss in one more die. Because honestly, part of me just wants the game to be over at this point. Although, yeah, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to toss in one more die. Because part of me just wants it to be over at this point. If this blue die comes up as a 6, we're calling the game here because of the power outage. Where something happened, they couldn't get it back on in time. Alright, that's a 2. So the game is not going to be delayed, or the game is not going to be called, but there will be a 90-minute power delay. So both pitchers are going to need to be replaced. And actually, that'll necessitate a pinch hitter for Zerby. Derensburg will also need to come out of the game. And neither team had anybody warming up in the bullpen. So let's go to Florida first so they can get somebody warming up. Let's see. Starting to come in and get loose for Florida is going to be Vladimir Nunez is going to come in to pitch for the Marlins. 4-5 with a 2.74 ERA. 92 innings pitched, 79 hits, 9 homers, 30 walks, 64 strikeouts in 2001. As for the Giants, who are they going to get warming up? They're going to get... They're going to get Aaron Foltz warming up. As for the Giants, they need a pinch hitter for... Zerby since he had to come out of the game. Coming into pinch hit... Coming in to pinch hit for the Giants is going to be Pedro Feliz. 4 homers, 6 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. A rare play causing both pitchers to get benched here in the top of the 7th of power outage. Nunez now will get the sign from Johnson. He will set and he will pitch. 9 is a tough 7. That'll be a swing and a miss by Feliz. Strike 3 for out number 1. Sounds like the snowblowers are going outside my apartment window. 1 out in the inning, and the batter now is Bernard. Bernard tonight is 1 for 3 with a single and a walk. Nunez will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 5 is a tough 43, and against a righty, Bernard's going to get into that one. That'll get into the gap for extra bases. That'll be a double. Batter now is Aurelia. Aurelia is 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Bernard will wait at second. Nunez will get the sign from Johnson. He will set and he will pitch. 8. That is an in-play 76. That'll be a fly ball into center field. Getting under that one is going to be Wilson. He will make the catch for out number 2. Bernard, I believe it goes to third. On an F8, yep. So that'll be F8, R2, actually R2 star. 2 outs in the inning. Bernard at third. Batter now is Bonds. Bonds today is 0 for 1 with a strikeout, but he's walked 3 times. Nunez will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 3 is a tough 25. Called strike 3 on Bonds. That will retire the side. A 1-out double comes to nothing after a 90-minute power outage here at Pro Players Stadium. It is still 11-9 as we head into the 7th inning stretch. Saying, take me out to the ball game. I will take a small break. Don't forget, we will have Ultra Quick Baseball after tonight's game. Tomorrow night, there will be no baseball on the channel because I'll be over on Jester's channel as we start counting down our top 100 board games of all time. That'll be starting at 8 Eastern, 7 Central. And I'll give you a slight spoiler. My list tomorrow night is going to start off with by far my biggest falling game on the list. So stay tuned for that. The next time we get together for baseball here on the channel will be Friday night. We will be over at Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, Florida, as the Detroit Tigers will be playing the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. Chris Holt will be on the mound for the Tigers against Albie Lopez for the Devil Rays. Tigers, Devil Rays, that will be Friday night. Giants need a pitcher. Coming in to pitch for San Francisco is going to be Aaron Fultz. 3-1 with a 4.56 ERA. 71 innings pitched, 70 hits, 9 homers, 21 walks, 67 strikeouts in 2001. Mountain leading off the bottom of the 7th. Mountain is 0 for 2 with a sacrifice hit. Fultz will get the sign from Estalella. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a patient 77. I doubt he's that patient. Nope. That'll be grounded over to short. Aurelia will get that one. He'll make the throw over to first. 1 out in the inning. Nunez is going to come out of the game. We're going to get Dan Michelli warming up for Florida. Coming in to pinch hit for the Marlins is going to... Whoops. Let's bring the right team's pinch hitter over to the right side. Coming in to pinch hit is going to be... We're going to bring in Derek Lee to pinch hit. 6 homers, 15 walks against left-handed pitching in 2001. Fultz will get the sign from Estalella. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a patient 88. He's not that patient against the lefty. That's going to be grounded over to short. Aurelia will get to that one with no problem. He will make the catch, or make the play for out number 2. Two outs in the inning, and Castillo now the batter. Castillo tonight is 1 for 4 with a single. Foltz will get the sign from Estalella. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a patient 63, and that's going to be a base hit for Castillo. He will continue the inning with a single. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate in the form of Berg. Berg tonight is, wow, he's 4 for 4 with a single and with a bomb and 3 singles. And he is the tying run. Foltz will get the sign from Estalella. He will set, and he will pitch. 6. That is an in-play 2, and against a lefty, that's going to be a double. Berg will go to second, Castillo will score. And Berg does it again. (11-10) in favor of the Giants. Stadium cheers. Yay! And the go-ahead run coming to the plate in the form of Floyd. Floyd is 2 for 3 with a walk and 2 singles. Floyd could very easily either tie the game or give the Marlins their first lead of the night. Foltz will get the sign from Estalella. Fans here at Pro Player Stadium are on their feet. Foltz will set, and he will pitch. 9 is a tough, rare play. With runners on base, we need a tough, rare play. Runners on base, tough. Runners on base, tough. Here we go. Let's see, a 99. Pitcher hits the batter with the pitch, but the ump says the batter swung at the ball and calls the pitch a strike. Roll in the batter's tough section to resolve the at-bat. If the batter strikes out, he has a heated exchange with the umpire, but stays in the game. A 62. That will be a base hit by Floyd. Runner on second scores, so Berg will score. Floyd will go to first. Tie game. We are tied at 11. Stadium cheers. Yay! Foltz cannot believe it. Batter now is Wilson as we are tied at 11 here in the bottom of the 7th at Pro Player Stadium. Lowell tonight is... Actually, no, Wilson's the batter. I got my lineup screwed up again. Wilson getting another nice hand. He is 3 for 3 with 2 singles, with a single and 2 bombs and a walk. Fans here at Pro Player Stadium, nobody has left. Foltz will get the sign from Estalella. He will set, and he will pitch. 4 is a wheelhouse 66 against the lefty. That'll be hit hard, but it'll be right at Kent. Kent will make the play. He'll take that to the bag himself at second. That will get Floyd, and that will retire the side. But the Marlins come all the way back to tie this game with 2 runs on 3 hits. We are tied at 11 after 7. I would definitely make this a Game of the Year candidate. And it's only May. This has been a phenomenal game. Marlins need a pitcher. Coming in to pitch for Florida is going to be Dan Michelli. 0-5 with a 6.93 ERA. 24 2/3 innings pitched, 29 hits, 5 homers, 11 walks, and 31 strikeouts in 2001. He will have to contend with the middle of the Giants' order. Here's Kent. Kent tonight is 1 for 2, actually. He's got a double, he's been hit by a pitch, and he's walked. He's walked all but one time he's been at the plate tonight. Michelli will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 6 is a wheelhouse 66 against a righty. That's going to be a fly ball into right field. Going back for that one is going to be Mountain. He will have a long way to go, but he'll make the catch at the track for out number 1. Stadium size. Phew. Here's Snow. Snow tonight is 1 for 3. He's got a single and a walk. Michelli looking in at Johnson for the sign. Tied at 11 here in the top of the 8th. Johnson will set, and he will pitch. 6 is a wheelhouse 55, and that's going to be a ground ball over to third. It's hit hard, but it's hit right to Lowell. He will make the play for out number 2. Here's Davis. Davis is 1 for 4 with a double. Michelli keeps getting away with these wheelhouse rolls. We'll see if that comes back to bite him. Michelli will get the sign from Johnson, and he will pitch. 8 is a tough 13. Swing and a miss by Davis. Strike 3, that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Giants here in the top of the 8th. Still tied at 11 as we get set for the bottom of the 8th. As Troy Sawyer now joins us here briefly at Pro Player Stadium. What a game. Unfortunately, you have to leave. Catch the ending on replay. Thanks for stopping by tonight, Troy. Hopefully you enjoy the end of the game when you catch it on replay later. We're going to get some activity in the Marlins bullpen as, do they have their closer? Yes, they do, but they're going to start with getting Braden Looper warming up are the Marlins. Leading off the bottom of the 8th, we've got Lowell. Lowell tonight is 2 for 4 with a single and a solo shot. We have got high drama here, folks, in the bottom of the 8th. Tied at 11. Foltz will get the sign from Estalella. He will set, and he will pitch. 10 is a ballpark check. 80 is in play for Lowell. A 17, though, is going to be a leadoff single for Lowell. He will be on first. The infield will go to double play depth. Batter now is Johnson. Johnson tonight is 1 for 4 with a single. Foltz will get the sign from Estalella. He will set, and he will pitch. 3, that is a tough 43. That'll be a swing and a miss by Johnson. Strike 3, out number 1. Batter now is Millar. Millar tonight is 1 for 4 with a double. Foltz will get the sign from Estalella. He will set, and he will pitch. 5 is a tough 15. Actually, called strike 3 on Millar. That'll be out number 2. Mountain is going to come out of the game, coming in to pinch hit and take over in right field for Mountain. Is going to be Eric Owens. 4 homers, 3 walks against left-handed pitching in 2001. Foltz will get the sign from Estalella. He will set, and he will pitch. Boxcars is a tough 41 against a lefty. That's going to be a base hit by Owens. Let's see. Opposite field liner into right field. Lowell will go to third. Michelli is going to come out of the game. The Marlins are going to go to the bench once again for a pinch hitter. Coming into pinch hit is going to be Mike Redmond. 3 homers, 3 walks against left-handed pitching in 2001. We're going to get some activity in the Giants bullpen as well, as getting loose for San Francisco is going to be Alan Embry. Foltz will get the sign from Estalella. He will set, and he will pitch. 9 is a tough 8. That'll be a called strike 3 on Redmond. That will retire the side. 2 hits, but the Marlins can't do anything with it. We are still tied at 11 after 8, where we face the age-old question of, will we see some top of the 9th inning magic? Marlins need a pitcher as we are tied at 11 here in the top of the 9th. And coming in to pitch for the Marlins is going to be Braden Looper. 3-3 with a 3.55 ERA. 71 innings pitched, 63 hits, 8 homers, 30 walks, 52 strikeouts in 2001. He will start contending with the bottom of the Giants' order. Right, Owens came in to pinch hit, but now he's taking over in right field. Leading off the top of the 9th for the Giants, as I mentioned, is Rios. Rios has been a doubles machine tonight. He was 2 for 4 with 2 doubles. Looper will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is an in-play 15, and Rios is going to lead us off with a single here in the top of the 9th. Infield will go to double play depth with nobody out. Batter now is Estalella. Estalella is 0 for 3 with a walk tonight. Looper will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 8 is a tough 3. That'll be an ugly swing by Estalella for strike 3. That'll be out number 1. Foltz is going to come out of the game. The Giants are going to go to the bench. And coming in to pinch hit for the Giants is going to be Shawan Dunston. 3 homers, 2 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Looper will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 5, that's a ballpark check. 62 is in play. That's cocked. That's an 18. That'll be a base hit by Dunston. Opposite field liner into right field. Runner on first advances 1 base. All of a sudden, the Giants have something going on with nobody out. Batter now is Bernard. Bernard is actually 2 for 4. He's got a single, a double, and a walk. Looper will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. Snake Eyes is a patient 52 against a righty. Plunk. Ouch. And just like that, the bases are full of Giants. And that will load the bases here with nobody out. The infield has got to play in. Batter now is Aurelia. Aurelia today is 2 for 5. He's got 2 singles. Looper will get the sign from Johnson. Fans here at Pro Player Stadium hoping for a big-time pitch. Looper will set, and he will pitch. 3 is a wheelhouse 95. That'll be a fly ball into left field. Getting under that is going to be Floyd. He will make the catch for out number 1, but it is plenty deep enough. That will score Rios, as that'll give the Giants a 12-11 lead. Stadium groans. Ugh. And a guy you don't want coming up to the plate is Bonds. Bonds tonight is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, but he's walked 3 times. And they're going to tell Embry to sit down, and instead the Giants are going to get Rob Nen warming up. As this is a very dangerous situation if you're a Fish fan. Looper will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is an in-play 86. That'll be grounded over to second. Picking that up is going to be Castillo. We'll see if they can turn the double play. 5 or less on 2d6. No. Dunston will make third. Bernard will be thrown out. Bonds will go to first. 2 outs in the inning. Batter now is Kent with 2 outs. Kent tonight is 1 for 3 with a double, a walk, and he's been hit by a pitch. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Looper will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 9 is a tough 49, and that's going to be a base hit for Kent. He will have a single. Long single into the gap to center field. Runner on first advances 1 base. That'll bring Dunston to the plate. Okay, what are you yelling at me for here? Hold on. Wait, G4... Oh, G4-6 was out number 3, wasn't it? Bonds. Oh, apparently... Oh, for 2, ground ball to second. Yeah, apparently that was the 3rd out of the inning. I wasn't paying attention to that. Whoops. Okay, well, never mind that thought. 12-11 Giants, as we do get some top of the ninth inning magic, but now we need to answer the question of, will we see some bottom of the ninth inning magic? Wow, apparently I'm not with it tonight. Coming in to pitch for the Giants to try to finish this game off, though, is going to be the closer. The Giants don't want any funny business in this one. They want Rob Nen. 4-5 with a 3.01 ERA. 77 and 2/3 innings pitched, 58 hits, 6 homers, 22 walks, and 93 strikeouts in 2001. Nen also having 45 saves. He's going to be dealing with the top of the Marlins order. Here's Castillo. Castillo tonight is 2 for 5 with 2 singles. Nen will get the sign from Johnson. He will set and he will pitch. 8. That is a patient 82. And he's not that patient. That's going to be a ground ball over to short. Aurelio will get to that one. He'll throw that over to first for 1 out in the inning. Here's Berg. Berg tonight is 5 for 5 with 3 singles, a double, and a homer. He is a triple shy of the cycle. Nen will get the sign from Estelea. He will set and he will pitch. 4 is a tough 40. Called strike 3 on Berg. Berg is not going to hit for the cycle tonight. 2 outs in the inning. And the last chance for the Marlins comes to Cliff Floyd. Floyd tonight is 2 for 4 with a single, actually with 2 singles, actually 3 singles and a walk. So 3 for 4. Nen trying to get this game over with. He will get the sign from Estelea. Fans here at Pro Player Stadium are on their feet. Nen will set, and he will pitch. 11 is a tough 16. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. That's your game. The Florida Marlins will get a charge here, but they will ultimately lose to the Giants by a final score of 12-11. Stadium groans. Ugh. Final line score coming up. For the Giants, 12 runs on 12 hits and no errors. For the Marlins, 11 runs, 19 hits, and no errors. Winning pitcher tonight is going to be Aaron Foltz and all that mess. He's going to pick up the win. Braden Looper will end up with the loss. Chad Zerbe will get the hold. Ron Nen will get a save. Both starting pitchers end up with no decisions. But of course, you guys know the drill. We are not done yet. We still have to see how the rest of the majors fared, but I'm going to do a little bit of cleanup before we get to that, and then after that, we've got a couple of unboxings to do tonight. So, bear with me while I do cleanup. This one was most definitely an early Game of the Year candidate. Can't believe how long that one went, though. Thankfully, I won't need these pitcher hitting cards on Friday night. I'll tell you something, folks. That tenacity from the Marlins is going to give a lot of teams a lot of problems if the Marlins are still around come October in this replay. It is now time to see how the rest of the majors fared, and to do that, we are going to ask our friends at Ultra Quick Baseball to give us a little bit of help here. With that, the Giants escaped this one with a 12-11 victory over the Marlins. But let's see how the rest of the majors fared here on May 15th. We're going to start off with the Blue Jays and the Angels both being Ps. Toronto rolling a 33, that is 4. Anaheim rolling a 21, that is 3. That'll be a win for Toronto. Rockies and the Braves. Colorado, V45 is 6. Braves, L22 is 2. That'll be a win for the Rockies. Tigers and the Orioles. Detroit, M34 is 3. Baltimore, K44, that is also 3. Actually, you know what? I think rather than go to pressure situation, we're just going to go right to clutch roll and fast score. I think that's going to be a lot quicker. Right. Tigers roll a 5, plus 2 is 7. Orioles roll a 1, plus 1 is 2. That'll be a win for Detroit in extras. Astros and the Reds. Astros wanted this one apparently. T66, that is 10. Actually, that's the Cubs. Cubs S22, that is 3. The Spacefarers will beat the Baby Bears. Diamondbacks and the Reds. Arizona, O11 is 0. Cincinnati, Q22 is 3. That game belongs to the Reds. Devil Rays and the Royals. Devil Rays, K26 is 3. Kansas City, L13 is 1. That'll be a win for Tampa Bay. Red Sox and the Twins. Boston, R31 is 3. Minnesota, S31 is 4. That game belongs to the Twins. Dodgers and the Expos. Los Angeles, N41 is 4. Montreal, O64 is 7. Montreal will pick up that win. Padres and the Mets. Padres, S22 is 3. Mets L23 is 2. That'll be a win for the Friars. Yankees and the Athletics. Yankees, T24 is 4. Athletics, V53 is 8. That'll be a win for Oakland. Brewers and the Phillies. Milwaukee, R46 is 5. Philadelphia, P41 is 4. That'll be a win for the Beer Makers. Cardinals and the Pirates. Cardinals, N52 is 4. Pirates, Q32 is also 4. They will go to extras. St. Louis rolls a 6, minus 2 is 4. Pittsburgh rolls a 6, plus 1 is 7. The Pirates will hang the Jolly Roger, but they need extras to do it. White Sox and the Mariners are both U's. Chicago rolls a 25. That is 4. Mariners roll a 24. That is also 4. They will go to extras. Chicago rolls a 2, plus 1 is 3. Seattle rolls a 1, plus 0. That'll be a win for the White Sox. Indians and the Rangers. Cleveland, N56 is 5. Texas, R66, that is 10. The Rangers will double up the Indians. On to May 16th. Blue Jays and the Angels, both Ps. Blue Jays, P51 is 5. Anaheim rolls a 36. That is 4. The Blue Jays will get that win over the Halos. Rockies and the Braves. Colorado, V35 is 5. Braves, L23. L23 is 2. That'll be a win for the Rockies. Tigers and the Orioles. Actually, both teams roll 16s. Detroit with an M16 is 2. Baltimore with a K16 is also 2. They will go to extras. Tigers roll a 2, plus 2 is 4. Baltimore rolls a 6, plus 1 is 7. That'll be a win for the Orioles in extras. Astros and the Cubs. Astros, T53 is 7. Cubs, S43, that is 5. That'll be a win for the Astros. Diamondbacks and the Reds. Diamondbacks, O62 is 6. Reds, Q12 is 1. That'll be a win for the Snakes. Giants and the Marlins are both R's. San Francisco rolls a 64. That is 8. Florida rolls a 51. That's 5. That'll be another win for the Giants. Devil Rays and the Royals. Tampa Bay, K35 is 3. Royals, L55 is 4. Kansas City will get that win. Red Sox and the Twins. Boston, R64 is 8. Minnesota, S54 is 6. That'll be a win for the Red Sox. Dodgers and the Expos. Los Angeles, N54 is 5. Montreal, O41 is 4. That'll be a win for the Dodgers. Padres and the Mets. San Diego, S61 is 8. Mets, L55 is 4, and the Friars will double up the Metropolitans. Yankees and the Athletics. Yankees, T23 is 4. Athletics, V22 is also 4. They will go to extras. Yankees roll a 4, plus 1 is 5. Oakland rolls a 2, minus 1 is 1. The Bronx Bombers will take that one in extras. Brewers and the Phillies. Milwaukee, R34 is 4. Philadelphia, P25 is 3. The Beer Makers will get another win. Cardinals and the Pirates. St. Louis, N22 is 2. Pirates, Q55 is 6. That'll be a win for the Pirates. White Sox and the Mariners are both U's. Chicago rolls a 45. That is 6. Seattle rolls a 36. That is also 5. Actually, that's 5. The White Sox will get that win. Indians and the Rangers. Cleveland, N41 is 4. Rangers, R21 is 3. That'll be a win for Cleveland. Blue Jays and the Angels are both P's on May 17th. Toronto rolls a 24. That is 3. Anaheim rolls a 32. That is 4. And the Halos will beat the Bluebirds. Rockies and the Braves. Colorado, V33 is 5. Atlanta, L16 is 2. That'll be a win for the Rockies. Tigers and the Orioles. Detroit. M63 is 6. Baltimore. K55 is 4. Detroit. The Tigers, the Kitty Cats will eat the Brown Birds. Astros and the Cubs. Houston. T63 is 8. Cubs. S66, that is 10. And a shootout goes to the Baby Bears. Diamondbacks and the Reds. Diamondbacks. 042 is 4. Reds. Q65 is 8. That game belongs to the Reds. Giants and the Marlins. Giants, actually they're both ours. Giants roll a 35, that is 4. Marlins roll a 26, that is 3. The Giants will get that win. Devil Rays and the Royals. Devil Rays, K25. K25 is 2. Royals, L51 is 3. That'll be a win for Kansas City. Red Sox and the Twins. Red Sox, R13 is 3. Minnesota, S55 is 7. That'll be a win for the Twins. Dodgers in Montreal playing the Expos. Los Angeles, N51 is 4. Expos, 034 is 4. Actually, they will go to extras. Dodgers roll a 1, plus 3 is 4. Montreal rolls a 6, plus 0 is 6. That'll be a win for the Expos in extras. Padres and the Mets. Padres, S11 is 1. Mets, L43 is 3. That'll be a win for the Mets. Yankees and the Athletics. Yankees, T34 is 4. Athletics, V52 is 7. That'll be a win for Oakland. Brewers and the Phillies. Brewers, R54 is 6. Phillies, P35 is 4. That'll be a win for the Brewers. Cardinals and the Pirates. Cardinals, N46 is 4. Pirates, Q55 is 6. The Pirates will hang the Jolly Roger. White Sox and the Mariners are both U's. White Sox roll a 35. That is 5. Seattle rolls a 24. That is 4. Chicago will get that win. Indians and the Rangers. Cleveland. N44 is a big game. $12 is going to send them down 4 columns. Rolling on column J. With a 34 is 3. Rangers, R24 is also 3. They will go to extras. Indians roll a 1, plus 1 is 2. Texas rolls a 2, plus 1 is 3. That'll be a win for the Rangers in extras. On to May 18th. Indians at the Angels. Cleveland, S22 is 3. Angels, N11 is 0. That'll be a win for Cleveland. Giants and the Braves. Giants, S23 is a big game. 66 is minus 5 columns. Over to column N. 66 again is 9. Braves. P45 is 5. That'll be a win for the Giants. Twins and the Orioles. Twins. O42 is 4. Orioles. N54 is 5. Baltimore will get that win. Diamondbacks and the Cubs. Diamondbacks. S35 is 4. Cubs. U11 is 1. That'll be a win for the Snakes. Rockies and the Marlins. Colorado. U12 is 2. Florida. N35 is 3. That'll be a win for the Fishies. Reds and the Astros. Cincinnati. P32 is 4. Astros. Q24 is 3. That game belongs to the Reds. Red Sox and the Royals. Boston. N41 is 4. Kansas City. P43 is 4. The Royals. Oh, that'll go to extras. Red Sox roll a 4. Minus 1 is 3. Kansas City rolls a 1. Minus 1 is 0. Boston will get that win in extras. Padres and the Expos. Padres. O61 is 6. Expos. M26 is 3. The Friars will double up the Expos. Dodgers and the Mets. Dodgers. R61 is 7. Mets. N55 is 5. The Dodgers will get that win. White Sox and the Athletics. Chicago. T65 is 9. Actually, they're both T's. Oakland rolls a 51. That is 6. That'll be a win for the Pale Hose. Cardinals and the Phillies. St. Louis. S14 is 3. Philadelphia. T62 is 8. That'll be a win for the Phillies. Yankees and the Mariners. Yankees. U65 is 9. Mariners. W54 is 8. And a shootout goes to the Yankees. Tigers and the Devil Rays will see these two teams on Friday. Detroit. K15 is 2. Tampa Bay. L13 is 1. That'll be a win for the Tigers. Blue Jays and the Rangers. Toronto. K42 I should say, is 3. Texas. T62 is 8. That'll be a win for the Rangers. And that is your Ultra Quick Baseball by Downey Games. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always Friday. Before we sign off, though, as I mentioned, I got a pair of deliveries in that last night that I'm going to crack open here on the channel, so let's get to those. We've got a pair of Amazon deliveries. This was the lighter of the two, so we're going to go to this one first. In this delivery, first thing we're greeted by is a copy of Deceased, Gotham City Outbreak of a Zombicide game from Simon Games. The anti-life virus has turned most of the denizens of Gotham City, whether good or bad, into mindless, rage-filled zombies. The remaining members of the Batman family must unite with any still living villains to stand against the undead hordes, putting down their old allies before it's too late. Muster all your power and keep the last beacon of hope lit in Gotham's skies. I'll put that to the side for an eventual full unboxing. The other thing we're greeted by in here is this is another baseball scorebook. This is the same style of book that I used for the 1985 playoffs, so I'm getting another one for when the 2001 playoffs come around. We're ways off from the 2001 playoffs, but I want to make sure I get ahead of that need. And then we've got another heavier box here that I'm going to crack open on the channel. So let's see what we've got in here. Oop. The first thing we're greeted by in here is a copy of DC United, similar to Marvel United, Batman Hush, by Simon and Spin Master Games. When Gotham City's most notorious villains start acting out of character, the Caped Crusader knows a more insidious master plan is at work, devised by the shadowy figure known as Hush. Batman and his allies must act together to protect the innocent, face dire threats, and confront the villains to uncover this revenge plot. But things take a deadly turn when the Man of Steel himself falls under Poison Ivy's mind control. Ooh, that could be interesting. And then the other thing we're greeted by in here oh, holy cow. Okay, up. There we go. We'll get the box out of the way here. The other thing we're greeted by is Marvel Zombies X-Men Resistance, also a zombicide game. When the zombie invasion took over the world's mightiest heroes, most assumed everything was lost. But some superheroes still remain to stand against the undead. Old allies will need to be put down before they can devour every single last person on the planet. So assemble your super team and muster all the power you can. You are humanity's last hope. We'll give that a full unboxing as well on the channel, but that will do it for this playthrough of Payoff Pitch Baseball. As I mentioned, no baseball on the channel tomorrow night because I'll be over on Jester's channel as we start our top 100 board game of all time countdown with 100 to 91. Friday, we'll be back on the channel. We'll be at Tropicana Field in Detroit, Michigan, or in Tampa, Florida, as the Detroit Tigers will be playing the Tampa Bay Devil Rays, continuing this replay. Saturday, Mystical Munchies will continue out of the official Frozen Cookbook as we make the entree, Coronation Day Prime Rib with blueberry au jus and horseradish sauce. Sunday morning, the Winter Campaign will continue in Arkham Horror the card game with the third scenario of the Drowned City campaign. Thank you for watching the video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications to get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, take care everyone. The San Francisco Giants hold off a furious charge from the Florida Marlins in an early Game of the Year candidate in this replay to take this game by a final score of 12-11. Once again, take care, and I will see you guys tomorrow over on Jester's channel.